This looked like somebody split his head open. What kind of burn is that? I know I'm getting off track. Just hear me out. I know. When Michael comes up, I just gotta go with the flow. What kind of burn wound is that? You see right there, Michael J. Jackson, born August 29th, 1958. Now, we've all seen the video when his hair caught on fire. The documents being sold by Brian McDaniel, 51-year-old ambulance driver who claims that he found the material in a manila envelope near a dumpster in Culver City Park around 12 years ago. Interesting. He said at the time of the purported discovery, he worked as a real estate salesman, though he also collected cans and bottles for recycling fees, hence his proximity to the dumpster. The documents McDaniel was seeking to sell were generated at the Brotman Medical Center, which is about a mile from Culver City Park. After the singer was burned in '84, he was treated at the hospital, whose chief plastic surgeon was Dr. Stephen Hoffman, Jackson's longtime plastic surgeon. So that's whose name you see on the very bottom. Okay. 3-page discharge summary prepared by Hoffman and hospital notes to which are attached 7 Polaroids showing injury to Jackson's scalp. Other documents include a signed letter from Jackson to the hospital authorizing the release of his medical records to his lawyers. McDaniel sought last year to sell the documents via an online auction house, but the firm yanked the items in the face of objections from Jackson fans and representatives of the singer's estate. At the time, Pristine Auction generously estimated that the records could have sold between $100,000 and $500,000. Wow. The records of McDaniel continue to have such historical value because they document the sedatives and painkillers given to Jackson and reflect the performer's first step on the trail leading to his drug addiction. The accident, he noted, is the incident that started the beginning of the end of the King of Pop. 93, he revealed he had addiction to painkillers prescribed to him to help him deal with intense pain caused by second and third degree. Where's the burn? This ain't no second and third degree burn. This looked like somebody took a scalpel and cut his head open. Okay? This looked like somebody took a scalpel and cut this man's head open. This is not a burn. Let's continue. After finding the documents, McDaniel claimed he put them in a safe where they remained until last year. He never sought to sell them when Jackson was alive and embroiled in the charges. He sat on the records after Jackson died in '09, and he did nothing with the documents and Polaroids in July of 2009. Okay. So, this is the document. Brotman Medical Center, 3828 Delmas Terrace, Culver City. Michael Jackson. Stephen Hoffler is the MD. Date of admission 1/27/84. Date of discharge 1/28/84. Here's the discharge summary. Diagnosis: scalp burn. Operative procedure: none. So they didn't operate on him at all. 25-year-old male pop singer sustained a burn to the apex of the scalp as a result of an accident which occurred approximately 6:15 p.m. at the Shrine Auditorium during filming of a Pepsi Cola commercial. He states that while performing the commercial, a timing error occurred and a pyrotechnic device exploded behind his head. His hair caught on fire and he was smothered by his brothers and stage crew and the fire put out. Now, we're going to look at that fire footage. See, don't sit here and tell me after watching that footage and you look at this picture, you're going to tell me that's what took place. His whole head was, and the literally a crown of flames was on his head. But let's continue. He was initially transported to Cedars-Sinai. Prior to transportation, I was asked by the family to care for the patient at Cedars-Sinai Hospital. He was noted to be quite shaken up with palm-size area of second and small area of third degree burn with surrounding burned and singed hair. Hold up. Where do you see singeing at? Where do you see palm size anything at? Now, something tells me, I don't know. That looks like a legit old school Polaroid. But this does not match up with the injuries described in the medical report at all. There's nothing palm-sized here. It's a longitudinal scar. There's no singeing anywhere. Okay? I'm just asking questions. Let's continue. Okay. Chest x-ray done at the institution was unremarkable. He was provided oral analgesia, Darvocet. Transported to Brotman Medical Center burn unit. He was placed on warm blankets. His vital signs were noted to be normal. He was less anxious and fearful from the incident. He was hospitalized for control of moderate to severe pain. Past medical history: allergies, none. Medications: Plaquenil, 200 milligrams, Bid and Atterbrine, 100 milligrams. Previous operative procedure: nasal surgery. So that's when he started messing with his nose. Let's continue. Review of systems. Denies any decreased visual or auditory acuity problems. Cardiorespiratory: no cough, sputum production, angina, wheezing, or palpitations. GI, that's the intestines. No nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, or constipation. GU, no obstructive bleeding or infectious symptoms. Social history: patient is single, Jehovah's Witness, and a vegetarian. Physical examination: he was known to be a well-developed, well-nourished male. Vital signs were stable and documented in the chart. Normocephalic. He had a burn the size of a palm over the apex. Once again, that's page 1. This is the discharge summary. Now, okay, now that looks more like it. Now we're getting somewhere. Now that looks more like it. So that first picture, I don't know who that was. Now this looks more like what I read in the discharge summary. This looks like, okay, ouch. This looks bad. This looks bad. Okay. So I don't know what was up with that. I don't know how we go from this. I don't know whose scalp this is. That's not Mike's scalp. But this looks bad. Holy cow. Okay. Okay. Oh no, that was real. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah, people were doing that back in the day, in the mid 80s. Yeah, they sure were. That's a real thing. That is a real thing. But this looks bad. Hence the wigs, because I'm sure that patch of hair was never gonna grow back.